So I want to get rid of some of the items in my iPod or my iTunes podcast library because they're taking up a lot of space, and I've listened to them already. So I'm going to delete them, and I've noticed that there's a weird error. I can't even describe it, but it's consistent and repeatable, and here it is. So here's three. Here are three. Here's a duplicate. Don't know how that happened, but anyway, here's three podcasts I don't want. So I'll select them. Delete from library. So they unselected, except for the first one, and they're still there. So let me try it again. Delete from library. This time they all went away. Okay, well, that's annoying. So here's another podcast. I've listened to both of these. So let's delete. Delete from library. This time they both disappeared. That's weird. Okay, Commonwealth Club. I don't want any of these. No, definitely not. So delete from library. Nothing happens. They're still there. Let's try this one more time. Delete from library. Okay, this time it worked. Alright, so let's try this one. I want to delete this one and this one because I've listened to it, but not this one, and this one and this one. Okay, so delete. Nothing happens, but now, my selection went away, so I have to reselect these, try to remove them again. Delete from library. Okay, this time it worked. Let's see. What's another good example? Let's do Slate because it's a big long list. So this big long list at Slate, I want to get rid of some of these. Just 90 seconds. Mom and Dad are fighting, and let's get rid of Culture Gab Fest and Political. So I've already heard it. Dear Prudence and Hang Up, and I'll keep the rest. So remove, delete from library. They're still there. What the ever-living fuck? I don't get this. Let's try this again. Okay, let's just do the last 10. Remove from library. Delete from library. Still there. Delete from library. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. I just said to do it. Why does it come up now and it doesn't come up the other times? So weird. Okay, this time it worked. Okay, now let's just be a little bit more circumspect about which ones I delete. I want to show you the selection error. Working, get rid of that one. Get rid of the gist and the placemakers. And Culture Gab Fest, definitely don't want to hear that. No more of these. Culture X, 90 second. Okay, now we're going to... You see how these are very specially selected, So I'm going to delete them. Let's delete this top one here. I don't want to hear that one. Delete. Delete from library. Yes. Okay, this time it worked. I just don't understand this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gives me a warning message, sometimes it doesn't. There's no rhyme or reason. I don't understand it. There's duplicates in here. And, I can't make this show. And I've deleted some of these podcasts, and they keep coming back. I've deleted them on the iPod, and they still keep coming back on the iPod. I don't get that either. I don't know how to make this show the icons instead of this list, although I like the list, but I'd like to know how to flip back and forth. There doesn't seem to be any spot here for... Is that the display? No. There's no thing that shows me where to change the display to icon view either. So I don't know. This new iTunes I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it.